Why am I... Oh, there we go. That's what we want. Okay, my microphone has been... Well, it's not really my microphone, it's my OBS, but let's turn that aside for now. We should be good right now. Okay, so what I've been doing in between episodes is I have been extending this little thing over here because eventually we're gonna be coming towards this island. I wanna kind of maybe make this island one. Oh no, but this road is gonna go straight through up to where Red's base is, right there, and then we can have a little like stop over here. We're gonna take care of all these trees in the future, but for now we're gonna be working on what we were doing last stream, and we'll be just doing this terraforming and stuff. I feel like we're gonna, yeah. Okay, so let's bring a bit of everything again. And I want this to be rather steep, so it really, because it, although how tall is that? Because we might not want to do deep slate over here. That's what, well, we're getting into deep slate level. You know what? We're gonna say that deep slate level ends right here. So all this stuff that's above here, we want it to be this terracotta. So let's say that this is the end. There's that one. We'll just take the natural curve of stuff. It's not a problem if it's irregular or not. Okay, so that's that. And then for this, we'll clear out some of the floors. All the way up here. I want to connect this up there. 1, 2. Okay, stuff like that. And we're kind of far out, so let's go in a bit. I could even go in a bit more. And then come back out again. Stuff like that. It also makes me want to do little like bleeding section, so take care of this. Go right down here. what I'm gonna do over here is basically we're gonna dress this up as deep slate. For like, I don't know, we're gonna make it look like it's a streak of deep slate all the way going in there. I think that will be nice. Just so it's not abrupt. Okay. This is looking good. Looking good. I'm just thinking of how I'm gonna blend all of this in. So we might just come up with deep slate until like right here at the level. Hi Lulu, how are you doing? Welcome in the stream. This. I think this is gonna be the widest part of it. Wait, am I only? Come on, really? Okay, let's go into okay, let me give me like a second. I know how to fix it. It's just that I had an update and well, all of the stuff that I have is again messed up. It's not fixed, let me know, then I can take care of it. But this should have fixed it. For now though, something like that, then we can do. Something like this, maybe. Am I good on the sound stuff right now? I hope so. Because otherwise, it'll be for the rest of the stream. Nice. I know what I'm doing. I got that that smart stuff that people keep talking about. Let's just keep doing what we were doing and have that's gonna be a thing. Kind of maybe, yeah. Let's do that. That's gonna be a thing. Oh, that means that I'm gonna have to fix my recordings as well. Oh no. Oh well, it's fixable. It's not the end of the world. So what have you been doing the past few days? Have you been playing any Minecraft lately? I hope you did. I feel like that's a good thing to be able to do. Play some Minecraft. Over here. Ooh, dinner. Nice. You can't do without dinner, so I get that. Okay, so we like this, and then this is just gonna be dressed up as deep slate, I think. Most of it is gonna be I think we're good on the deep slate part though. This has to change. Yeah, that's kind of what I was going for. Yeah, that's building for you. It'll also always be a lot of trial and error. It's nothing you can like get around easily. You kind of have to wing it sometimes. Definitely while terraforming stuff like this, so I get it. It's not always as fun. In the end, you're still happy on what you've been doing though, so it's a good thing. Come on. So how do we just keep going up? I think we're just, yeah, I think we just keep going upwards. Might be the best plan of action. This one will have to be cut down. And this one should be fine. Together with like this little area, and this one can be fixed up. And for this, let's do a double. Had very much time the past days. Monday was in the hospital because of my neck. The rest. Oof, that doesn't sound nice. Yeah, neck pain can be kind of sucky. But hey, you got at least something fun out of it. Even though it's probably not what you wanted to do, but it's not just neck pain. I don't know. Oh, well, I hope it gets better soon. I truly do. I don't wish anyone the amount of nuisance chronic pains and chronic diseases can bring. So we don't want that. We want good vibes only. I don't know if you can do this, but let me put it in Google Translate. There's no real translation for it in English, as far as I can find it. So, no idea, but I hope it gets better. I truly do. As I said, I don't wish anyone whatever they may be experiencing. If it's a nuisance, I wish it to be over. As I do with mine as well. Now we get some cobblestone. No, we'll do tough. Yes, yes. There will be plenty of terraforming streams to come, so don't worry about it. If you've seen the size of the island, you know it's gonna be quite the project. Then I kind of want it to come down, but that's for later. We've only done like from there. Well, after this stream, it'll be up till here, and we have to do. Elytra's gonna hold on. Plenty. We have to do this side up till that point, and then from this point up till the bridge. Then we have to go around this entire thing, like right here, back into that bridge, and then from here we can go whoop all the way around the Guardian farm back to where we started, right till here. So yes, I'm still terraforming, and I will be for a while, I think. It's yeah, it's something. Let's just say it's something. And from here, we're just gonna, I don't know. I vibe with the fact that it's a bit flatter over here, and now we come up, right? Yes. And into tough right here. Into our goodest friends, cobble. Oh, we might actually be able to do more than just this section today. 'Cause it's a bit of a smaller section. Although I do wanna get some feedback on something, but that might be just like for the end of the stream, if we're done with this. Okay, so that's so those are fine. I might. Hello, Crab King. How are you doing? Welcome into the stream. Let me get some water because my throat is acting up. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I had, I don't know, a bit of an eventful day at work, so I'm happy to be productive right now. It's not like I didn't have to do anything, but it's just kind of like, you know, the boring work. So I'm happy to be doing what I like right now, which is grinding in Minecraft underwater. Could be more fun, but what has to be done has to be done. Kind of. Okay. Let's go 2 back. Okay, so that's gonna be a wild one, but it's gonna look nice. For this one, like an entire day. I think I'm having connection problems. Which isn't fun, but it happens sometime. Let me double check how the internet connection is.
7.
Yeah, I think it's on my end. Let me check. It says it's an excellent connection, but my router also says it's good. So I don't know if it's, I don't know. We're not renewing, so we'll see how it goes for the rest of the stream. If it's too bad, I'll just try and restart stream maybe, but keep me updated how it's on your end, how you guys are feeling about it. If it keeps lagging, let me know. It shouldn't be, because all of it, like my YouTube says it's a healthy connection. My router says it's doing good. So I don't know where the problem would be, but if it's too bad, I can try and figure out where the problem is. Do we like that? I don't. Let's do that. Then yeah, that'll be fine. That's quite the harsh turn, but we'll make it work. We've made it work for the rest of the wall. We'll make it work somehow. Now the natural curve would go back a bit, but that doesn't mean we cannot start here, right? Good. I'm keeping my eye on it, like I'm not letting one frame drop from now on. Many hours did you farm to get all that? See, the good thing about being on a server is most of these materials I get from other people. I buy them. So it's not too bad. And otherwise, I have this place underneath. Okay, let me show you guys. Come on, rockets work. I have underneath this little building over here. So this one houses my storage system, or what I call a storage system. If we go underneath, I've got a hole. That's quite big. And then I have another one of these holes. A little lower for deep slate, but that one's not as big. This one's not as big, or at least not yet. So, I don't know, beacons help. Beacons do help. So yeah. So I honestly, I couldn't tell you how many hours I spend mining, because I just do it whenever I feel bored or I need something to kill time. So now for the last part. We are on a very straight, like, little area, so we might gonna do something like that. Are these level? They are not. Okay. How do I do that? Sure, why not? But if you feel like materials, like gathering materials, is what holds you from building, quite I would say building bigger projects in my case, getting on a server is a good idea, where people who do enjoy grinding for materials can just gather them for you. Okay, here we do want to like break it up a bit. So what I might end up doing is come out here. We'll do this. Get a little. Okay, I'm gonna do this in cobble, and then from here on out we'll just do. Not the biggest fan of that. So I guess we might just need to go flatter on here. This is the most. What are we building? We are terraforming around the entire island that we have. So we have the factory island, which is this little thing. And, well, there's nothing beneath here. So it's all man-made. And now we're making it look pretty with some stuff. So that's what we're building. It's what I'm working towards. But I'm figuring out how to at least make it look a bit nicer than what it looks like right now. Thank you, thank you. I try to do my best to make it look cool. Although it's not always the easiest thing to do. And then this would be that, I guess. Sure. And this one would go into here. Make it look as natural as we can of a transition. Something like that. Okay. So that's kind of what we're working on. And yeah, how I go about this, I make a framework. So first of all, we decide where the base of the cliff is gonna be. Then we decide with doing these vertical pillars where every stage is gonna end. Like this is the end of the deep slate stage, and then we go into terracotta and stuff. And then afterwards we connect everything up. So we kind of have our levels and we see the shape for the cliff. And now we can kind of decide, oh, do I like how this is going flatter? Yes or no. If it's not, we redesign it. If it is looking good, we can just fill in the blank spaces. That's how I go about it. And it's worked out so far, I would say. So, yeah. One thing though. Yeah, sure. So now we connect up the cobblestone as far as we can until we connect over here. That's gonna be perfect. So look at that. Gorgeous. Okay. So now we can go back to the shulker boxes, maybe even sleep for a second. get rid of all the unwanted stuff, such as the terracotta, the stuff like this. This is my random choker box, so all of you can go in there. We grab our cobble deep slate. We're taking a little nap over on the bench. And then we start filling in what we have created. Alright, so first layer is going in. Nope, no. Come on. Alright, so I don't know what you all like to do in Minecraft, but are there any terraformers in chat right now? Because I could use a few opinions on the matter. And if there are, let me know. Because you like terraforming? Great. So my question, if you're like, do you terraform everything or only what's inside? Because like this is all fine, right? Because you can kind of see it, even if you're above the water. But like, come on, swim. Like stuff below here, where I just went straight down. Would you terraform that as well? No, I will do the back eventually. I'm going around, so the back, it's a circle, right? It's a loop, so there's no back. Okay, that's good. Okay, we're on the same level. Great. There is no end or start to this madness. There's just craziness. Also, hi Papaya, how are you doing? We're getting up here. Sure. Come on. I would terraform just don't have to do. Yeah, but I like the cave. I like the cave being there. It's just I'm just sticking with, if it can't be seen by people who even fall into the water, it'll be fine. That's all. If it's not in direct sight, it'll be fine. I have to spend my time wisely. So I got more to do than just terraforming. I got villages to build. Okay, for now. Ooh, could we do a little cave in here, maybe? Do something like that. Have this come over. And maybe we end it over here. To create a bit of a more interesting shape, maybe. We could do it. Yeah, let's do that. Let's have a bit of a mini cave. Mini cavern. At least, Papaya, at least I am building the back of this stuff. Because I could just do the front. Nobody's gonna look at the back. I still will do it, but you know. You know. I'm gonna use a very cheap trick over here. And just do that. Then have these connect downward. This can be the entrance over here. Again, this doesn't have to be fancy. Nobody's ever gonna come in here. Just because it might look a bit more interesting from the other side. And for this, I'll just do that. Alright. Small little cavern. We might actually be able to put some glow lichen in there as well. Just to make it a bit more, I don't know, lit up. For now, that's fine. For now, this is all fine. What have you been doing the last few days, Papaya? Have you done anything interesting? Anything where you're like, ooh, that was a cool thing I did in the last few weeks? Or was it just the regular old boring stuff? I don't like this. I might like that. That's too much. Nothing interesting. I see. I see. That happens. It happens. So as I said before, we're gonna be doing this for now. So I want to get all of this done up until the end of that bit. And then I want to do something else. It's a bit different of what I usually do, but it might benefit some people. So I do want to do it. But that's for later this stream. I'm not doing it right now. Yeah, well, that'll look okay. I'm good. I had a bit of a boring day at work today, so I'm happy to be building stuff in Minecraft. Not like I've been building a town for 2 hours before stream, but you know how life is. Where is... There you are. Y'all can go in there. Don't care about you. Also the copper can just go in there. Where is the terracotta? Oh, this is... It's already looking so cool. This is... Good, good. I like it. Alright. Something like that, maybe. Okay. So here we're going rather flat. I see what you're doing. I see what the rock is cooking. Okay. Let's get rid of that one. Okay. Alright, this is gonna be a bit more difficult of a part than what I was thinking it would be, but I don't know, it'll turn out fine, I think. Like that, and then this can come up right here, sure. For this part, I kind of like the idea of having that sunk in a bit. And if we come up here, this one can just go in. We can have a bit of a plateau, because we're gonna have one eventually. Nope, no. Something like that, maybe. Something like this, maybe. This one can just be too high. I don't like this one though, so I'll probably just do that. Come on. Just do this, and then we'll have this on the bottom. Just to like, oh no, get it a bit better into like the floor. Make it less harsh of a transition. Yeah, that looks better. It does look better. It does. Kinda wanna do that. Sure. I swear, either my mouse is breaking or the server is having big time trouble keeping up. It might be both, but I don't see why that would be a problem. But I keep double breaking, I keep double clicking stuff, so I assume it would be the server. Right? Yeah. So this one's gonna come out like that. This one's gonna come out like that. Okay. That'll be fun. Okay. 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 And then for this, we'll just come in here. Fill in the blanks over here. Eventually we can come in with some bone meal and seagrass all of this up if we wanted to. But for now, we'll just do something like that. Okay, come on. Come on. I know you want to. Okay, so part 1. What do we think? Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. And over here, because this is quite a bit of deep slate, we'll do that. Just to get some variation going in. Honestly, I might do it over here as well. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Something like that. Then we go up to here. God. Okay. And next time I plan on terraforming on the I probably said this last week as well, but next time I plan on terraforming underwater. Please stop me. Please just don't let me do it, because this is not, it's not fun. Also, I want your knowledge shot. Thank you. Like, there's definitely better ways to spend your... Ooh, no. No, 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 no. No, what are we doing? That'll fix that one. Add some variation. My favorite block in in Minecraft? Oh, that's a good question. It's a question I don't... Because it really depends on like, just all-time favorite, or are we talking like, because there's so many things you can do with Minecraft blocks, except for building, right? So just for building, I assume. Damn. I like terracottas, but I couldn't pick which color. I like any type of spruce. Variant is always good in my opinion, because it fits so well with so many other types of blocks. I don't know, it's the most versatile wood, I would say. God, that's a difficult one. I'm no stranger to some birch as well. I like myself some birch wood. Birch logs also. Like to build with those. God, I kind of just use everything. It really depends. I know. At this point of time, or in this point of time, I think my favorite block in the world, or in Minecraft at this point, is the barrel. Because I think the barrel looks good. It's such a nice texture. It can be used as a structural block. It can be used as decoration. It can be used as God knows what. For instance, where do I have some barrels that I use? Oh, I know. Earphone warning. If you have headphones on, lower your sound a bit. But like, look. Like, it fits in so nicely into like decorations and stuff. That's like... Hello? We back? Everything looks fine. Are we back? Hello? We back? That's okay. That's gonna be a hello. We back? Yeah, but look, in this scenario, just having the barrel in there adds so much to... Oh no, I messed it up. Oh god. Today is not an interior day. Today is crude terraforming day. But yeah, this is why I love the barrel so much. I think it ties in very well with just Minecraft in general. I am back, right? Y'all can hear me, right? I hope. Hello? Yes? Okay, good. But yeah, barrels. Barrels are, as of this moment, my favorite block. I don't know what it is. I don't know what the problem is, because I might just have to figure it out after stream, because at this point, if I end stream, I don't think that'll help a lot. But back to terraforming. Sure. Yeah, spruce trapdoors, of course, but that's like a given, right? Everyone likes spruce trapdoors. If you don't, there is a problem. That's why I said that most spruce blocks, or most blocks that are spruce related, because I that's the same thing with the barrel. It's got that spruce texture, or that spruce color, and I think that's why it ties in so nicely. Also, this is just an opinion, remember? There's so many nice blocks and I love them all. But yes, spruce all the way for now. are hitting the hour mark, Joe. So I might have to introduce what I wanted to do after stream, just so y'all can get a bit of preparation going. Not that I'm gonna ask of y'all to do math or anything, or give me a written essay, but it might be handy just to think about it for a second. So let's finish up this layer, and we'll get into what I want to tell y'all about. Don't like this, don't like it. No likey. This though? Sure. Why not? Let's have it cave in a bit. I'm no stranger to a bit of a hollow edge. Just needs to line up nicely. Like this. The most I don't know, isn't there like a world record for like everything at this point? I feel like there's a record for everything. I mean, that sounds like a bit of a stretch to me. Isn't it obvious that the air block would be the most common one? Because like most of the Minecraft world is air. I don't know, like sounds fishy to me. But then again, what can I say, right? I'm but a Minecraft builder. Okay, it's a bit weird, but it'll do the job. All right, so let's get ourselves a good vantage point. Let's get on the roof over here. I am gonna F5 myself for a second. You know what? I'm gonna just go to camera 1 because I wanna. This is a small little intermission, just so I can show y'all something. People who are in the fWhip server have access to this. Am I? Ooh, I am. Ooh, this is not good. Can I like not show that? Oh, I can. Oh, I know. Can do this, right? That won't show. Yes. Okay. Good. So people in the fWhip Discord, and I should actually, if I want to, I should actually add this in mine as well. Can I see 2 pages at once? Hello. 2 pages, please. Yes. So what I have in the Discord is a document with tips that I have of my own, which I over the years there's not many. I think it's like 3 pages, but tips that I have collected over the years. I noted down in a little document with some examples of my own onto them. Stuff like simple things, right? Like overhangs, like adding depth to buildings. Just make sure that your tower is tall enough, stuff like that. But if somebody would collect tips, what would you guys want tips on? And that's yeah, it's quite an old document, but I want to update it. I want to make it bigger and better and stronger and harder. But yeah, if you just think about it, I'll revisit this topic after we're done terraforming, and we can like have a little brainstorm session together. But if you would want tips on Minecraft in general, it doesn't have to be building. It could be about survival techniques, about parkour, about anything. Then we'll just get together. So yeah, that's why I kind of wanted to just brainstorm it. So we'll get back to that in like, I'd say, how long do we have to go? Like another half an hour maybe? Yeah, I think half an hour is gonna be stuff like that, like these roof windows, like that. Okay, I can add those, but keep them in mind, keep them in the back of your head. Or you can just post them in chat. We'll go over them in a second and just have a little brain melting together session. Why don't I have space for Nautilus shell? Start at the back again. This is gonna be very straightforward, like literally straightforward. In the sense that, well, most of these are going straight. Just a bit of a bummer, but we can add those to make it a bit more interesting. Oh god, these walls are horrendous. Okay, let's cave them back a bit. Just a bit of an overhang, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. At least it'll look interesting. Right? Or is that just me, like, inhaling huge amounts of copium? Eesh, no, thank you. Maybe something like that. Maybe. I don't know how to feel about this. I don't know. 'Cause these are again like straight on there, right? Yeah. So we basically want to bring these back again, because I don't like when the edges are just flush. God. Okay, that honestly not that bad. That's not that bad. And now we could, if we wanted to, have like these coming like down. Okay, I can work with that. That looks decent enough. And then okay. How do I? It's a lot more difficult than it looks, but overhangs it is, I guess. I think that's the only either or. We could bring these out like this, right? Yes, which makes this possible. Come on, get in there. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do, but we could. Ooh lordy. Ooh lordy. This is quite the puzzle we have here. Quite the puzzle. Nope. Okay, we'll have one just connecting immediately, like directly to it. And then do this, I guess. It's a bit weird on this one over here, so I might just have to bring this one out and do that one, even though I don't like that. Or instead of becoming one of them, we can just do, I'm gonna urine this one, put it right there. Oh yes, that's better. And then I assume I could do it over here as well. Take this one out, and this one. And we'll fill them in later on with cobblestone. I think the rest is looking okay. See, the higher up we get, the more difficult it's gonna become, I think. Because a lot of this is just tight straight lanes, I think. How to fix this? Because this is no bueno. Okay, if you're gonna keep just annoying me, just get on with it. We could do that, which kind of fixes it, but not entirely, because I mean we're still having the same problem over here. Except if we bring cobblestone. Yeah, like I've done it over here, I think, somewhere. Come on, like right there, and it doesn't look that bad. It just, like over here, it's a bit of an overhang. Over here, you've got like this little indent. But if you're gonna do it for like an entire wall, right? I don't think an entire wall, like here, same thing, you've got that bit of an indent, and it's good for like 4 blocks. And what I have over here is, in my case, in my opinion, already a bit too much. So yeah, we might just have to like bring down the cobblestone and just deal with straight like that, right? That looks a million times better. Same over here. Just boop this one down a bit. I think that'll look better. And then while we're working on it, we might as well do that. Because I mean, the difference between cobblestone and tuff is rather small, so they blend in nicely, so I don't think that'll be a big problem. I'm gonna use as much of this stuff as I have and as I can, but yeah, we're gonna need to bring down the cobblestone substantially, I think. I'm gonna have it like do that. Which, like up till here, like here will be fine. That will be fine. It's just these like straight edges that are kind of messing me up. See, it's just the straight edges that are messing me up. But I think that this, and then over here we can just plummet this down and just have this be that. I think that will look, yeah, that'll look better for sure. Same over here. I'll just take out this one. Yeah, that fixes it a bit. Now the easy one. Now it's the easy one. Watch me having more problems with this one than with the other ones. Okay, we want to go. We want to watch out that we don't go up too carefully or too steep, because we do want to keep on this edge over here. I actually kind of like the idea of having this be a bit more indented. Yeah, that, although we might just boop and boop this back a bit, then have one over here, one over here. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Lord have mercy. I'm about to buzz. Alright. So now we're gonna have a similar problem over here, but that's an easy fix, as we have learned. Although, that doesn't really fix anything, but this fixes it. Hey, look at that. I've been watching way too much Twitch lately, like during big projects, and yeah, some of the like text to speech stuff is stuck in my brain. And it's not healthy. I really need to stop. Understandable. It is. It's quite understandable. Everyone has those moments, right? Yeah. Lurkers, man. Lurkers are the core of a stream. Without them, streamers wouldn't exist. Okay, so terracotta. And now we need cobblestone, which I just put away. Don't need that many though. Don't need that much. Don't need that much. And you're broken. Wow. Never would have guessed. Oh god. They're all broken. This ain't good, boys. This ain't good. This ain't good. Okay. Again, earphone warning. If you have headphones on, turn down your volume a bit, because these are villagers. They're very loud. Huh. Huh. Yes. Huh. Yeah, I don't have any emeralds, so have to do it the good old-fashioned way of getting out my pillars. This is the most inefficient way of getting XP, but it works. It's crazy how I spent, after a stream last week, how I spent, what, a good hour doing this. And now I have to do it again. That just shows you how much flying I do on a server. I mean, of course, I have to show people my stuff and have to strut around, so it's a lot of flight to be done. Come on. Why is nothing giving me? I mean, I have other picks. The Elytra doesn't need that much much XP to be healed up, which is why I'm doing it on stream. Otherwise, I would never do it on stream because it's way too time consuming and it's not fun to look at. I wouldn't watch a streamer spend a half an hour fixing up his gear. So that's why I don't do it. If I don't enjoy it, watching it, y'all don't have to watch it. And since I have extra gear, I can easily skip that step. But I was all out of Elytras, so yeah, didn't really have a choice. Alright. So this is a bit against everything I just told y'all, because hey, this one goes straight into what we have above here. So yeah, don't worry about it. It's all good. It's all good. All good. It is the easiest one to do though, so you can just make it a little interesting. Okay. What did I say? A little interesting? This is gonna be like that, I guess. Nope. Nope, don't like it. What I can like though is having this one go back this one get out of here. How does that... Okay, so see, that looks natural in my opinion. Yeah, kind of got that like sea kind of thingy. So let's do that. Let's get rid of all of this stuff. Yes, good. Is good. And then same over here, I guess. Do this, then this, do this, this. I find that content creation is something, or streaming is life, as y'all know, and I want it to be as entertaining as I possibly can make it. Hence why I don't do like very grindy stuff. Of course, there's the occasional like I have to collect stone for a few hours or stuff like that where you can't really get around it, but I still try and make it interesting. My eating habits, what are you talking about? I don't think there's anything wrong with my eating habits. There's nothing wrong with my eating habits. I have no idea what you're talking about, and I know. I should eat more often. Okay. I know you can do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Almost done. I want to move this one over here. Now we're picking up some speed. Is it not too uniform? It kinda is. These are too similar, so let's put this one over here. Let's add one over here. That fixes it up a bit. Is this? Oh, it is. It is the last few blocks, I think. Alright, so we've got a bit of a plateau over there. We've got a bit of a plateau over there. We've got our little cave. Ooh, we're looking nice. It's looking nice. It's a bit iffy over there, but it's not like it's disgusting looking. Dude, it's gonna be, and then these are gonna come down with like basalt pillars. Like all the way anchored into the floors and into the cliff sides. Oh, dude. Okay, I want to try something real quick. Something I did on the other one as well. Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, I'll probably, once it's all built, I'll probably go around the entire cliff all at once. Because that way I can add like the patchiness as... Because I don't want there to be seagrass over the entire cliff faces, but like on the platforms I can do the patchiness, but I can also add in some different stuff, right? Some glow lichen, some... what else is waterloggable? I might add in like a broken ship as well, like... I don't know. We'll see. But like first I want it all to be down. I want it all to be like built. And then we can focus on decoration another time. I should have a light box somewhere. Right there. And there is no... Oh wait, is it? No, there's no. Damn it. Okay. We'll go to the big loud machine, which apparently is every bit of machinery in this building. Oh, I should bring... Yeah, I don't have bone meal. Bone meal. I should bring more bone meal and a pair of shears. Shears should be in the other... God, my brain is a mess today. I have no idea what I've been doing, but shears. Oh god, those are horrendous. Oh well. Let's combine them to get at least something out of it. Okay, we need... Where is my flippity switch? Right there. Hello? Hello? Okay. How many? We have 6, right? Yes, so we need exactly 6 of these. Sure. No. Wait, this? I have more. Okay. Never mind. I have more than 6. Shears in the offhand. Alright. This is such a OP farm. It's so quick. It's so quick. Whee! Yeah, it's very cozy indeed. But even with this, it is very busy. Yeah, it's a glowy farm, and we're all out of stuff. Now we can just kind of like do this to get everything that shouldn't be growing. The rest we can leave. Okay, so what I wanted to try with the glow lichen, because these are completely waterloggable, if we did a bit of this, would that like translate? You can kind of see it. It's kind of like lighting up, right? I like it. Yeah, I mean the conduit is not helping my case, but oh well. Oh well. probably won't have space. Did I put my light box back? I did. Okay. So I extended this quite a bit. Also, doesn't it look so much better once it's connected? Oh. I'm gonna have to sit, like after stream, I'm gonna have to just sit there and look at it for about an hour. So the future plans of this thing over here. Of course, we're gonna go around the entire island. Okay, let's take a look from above. So we're gonna go around the entire thing, around the bank as well. But these two, I've made them come in, so they're next to each other. And I'm gonna extend them all the way to the platform over here. Because this is where the fast travel button is, right? Yes. It's over here. So we might have to build something over here so it's clear that it's there. I was thinking of having like a lighthouse maybe over here, and then the spider farm is also a lonely floating island, and I kind of wanted to make this one into like an oil platform, maybe something like that, because that's very industrial as well. But that's future me problems also. Hello? Is there something stuck in here? Oh no. Okay. Okay. So. Wait, that's okay. That's an hour and a half, an hour and 40 minutes. I don't have food. I don't have food. Like at all. Okay, then we're eating golden apples. Alright, so let's, you know what, let's get some golden carrots while we're at it. So have any of you thought, like we had the roofs we had already, right? I'll take the roof windows, I'll take those in like as one. Do you guys wanna go into like a creative world and just like try and do a bit of live explanation so we can figure out what we want and what kind of information y'all want, or do you just want to give me the prompts and have me do it? Because it really depends on what y'all want. We can go into a creative world. Right, let's put all of you in here. And let's disconnect for a second. I'm gonna go to cam as well. Ooh, that's a red face. That's Minecraft's closing down for you. Okay, so single player test world. I just want to make sure I don't spoil anything for the next episode, because that wouldn't be very, very nice of me, right? I think, yeah, no, we're fine. We're fine. Test world, welcome. So I saw there's a lot of stuff in here that's very old, that's not finished, that's never been publicly shown. So yeah, whatever y'all. So diagonal routes. Do I have? Okay, let's start over here, because I think these three are a good way to start. Oh yeah, it's dude, if your test world doesn't look like this, is it really a test world? Is it really? Come on, you gotta be honest with me. Is it really? No. Back to building. So, diagonal. Do you want like 45 degrees or like 30? Like how what is your vision on diagonal builds? Like 30, okay. So let's say, let's do this in wool, because I think contrast is important when showing you guys. Get some different colored wools that stand out from each other quite a bit. So if you're going dirty, I like to go either in groups of 3, groups of 4, or groups of 5. Why? Because if you're doing groups of 2, it's possible, but it's a bit too tight in my opinion to really get any detail in your walls. These are not finished, by the way, but like if you look at this side, it's 3 through 3, and I still can add in little planter and stuff. If you're going 2, that's becoming a lot more cluttered either way. If you then bring up your walls, I think the easiest way of doing a roof is first to define your shape. What I like to do, let's say that this one is 5 wide, something like this, right? So what I like to do is I go in 1, and after that I'll go in 2. But everything, I mean, if you're just doing 1, if you're just doing like this, it works the same way, right? But let's say we'll do this, right? We'll have it a bit more pitched up. So that's the shape we're going for. It's a bit blocky. You can always fix that by using, I'm gonna use a color that nobody, just keep it orange. It's always possible to add in a bit of stair like that. So and then if you really want to like round it off like that. But this is just a profile, right? This is nothing that's gonna define the shape. So rounding off your corners is, in my opinion, very important. Then if you come in here, which I think is where most people struggle, and where sometimes I still struggle, is you'll bring up your roof line the same way that you just did over there, right? And then my hidden secret is you add in a block right there, so you can just keep going, right? So it's basically doing the same as you would on a straight roof, right? But you just push some blocks back and then you fill in that little gap. You could do it with a slab as well. Let's do red sandstone. Let's just change it into red sandstone, all of it. So it's a bit more oh, you know what? No, let's not change it so it's visible. Like, you see how that's now filled in? And then from the inside, you don't really have an entire block poking out like you would with this. Which I don't mind, because most of my roofs from the inside will be like that, right? Yeah, I mean, it's practice, papaya, practice makes perfect. I've been doing this for years right now. I mean, in this way, in this style. There have been times where the egg was not so proficient. You know what? We could come after this. We'll go back into one of my oldest worlds, worlds, and you can kind of see where this like progression came in, right? But let's say we want to do the same thing, but on a simple pitch like this, right? Let's finish our walls, or at least the outline of the walls a bit. Like this. And let's say we want to just go up one block at a time. Like this. It's the same thing. So you go just like this, and then you'll add in a slab just here, and then build on top of it. I know it sounds very simple, and I know it's not something that comes natural to you, but this way, if you're looking from this point on, you don't get that gap in here, and you could technically do the same thing over here, but then you do lose, like on the inside, you do get that one, like even if this is a full block, or you'd have to do this where it's always like that, which I don't really like. So I tend to leave it like that. You can corner the stair. True, yes, but once you corner the stair, I think from the front it kind of like messes with the entire thing, and then I would rather do this, which then again comes out too far. This is purely my preference, right? I have seen people do this before, yes, but then you have to corner this one as well to keep it regular, in my opinion, or you'd have to corner all the inside ones, and then you get like this weird. Because now it's, I don't know, definitely from like up top you can kind of see, I don't know, I've seen people do it, I just don't do it. I keep it like this. If I have a bigger build where the roof, like the inner roof, is going to start right here, I'll just do this, and then my inner roof will go like that. So you don't see it. That's like, oh, where can I show you? Where is a build? Okay, look. This is a great example. This entire thing, even if you go up, it's the same thing, right? If you go up, if you go like diagonal back, it's always the same way. I've done it with full blocks right here. But you just kind of, and it doesn't look that bad. If you want to break it up, you just add stuff in between, and then you don't really see it. Is there other stuff where I can show you how it works? Do I have other diagonal builds up here? Because most of these days I just do by like out of, like on the top of my head. I don't really plan them out. The small builds, that is. Is this diagonal, like right here as well? You've got the diagonal little thing over here. You've got the 45-degree over here. I think that if we go in here, this is all floating because it had to be built to terrain. But if you go in here, yeah, there's a QR code. Yes, there is a QR code. Like, it doesn't really, like, the corner blocks don't really, like, show up to me. Then you could just, what I like to do as well is, if you have what I did over here, the corner pieces, is just to add in a support beam, like that. I don't know, it has that Minecraft vibe to it. You could also do, if you don't want it as straight, you could do that as well. But it works better on bigger builds. The QR code is for the server. But yeah, see, it doesn't look like, to me, it doesn't look that bad if you do it that way. Other stuff, I don't know. It's always the same principle. If you're doing this, in my opinion, 45 degree is the most difficult one. Either you do it in this way, where you just constantly are building on the corner, right? Or if we're going... I have a few examples of this in an old world. But if you're coming like right here, you could make it like this, like the end bits. Where it's a flat face and then you just fill in this side, I guess. But I think that's easier shown in like in a world where it's like the full building. So I might just try and open up. Given it's gonna be very laggy, this world is at this point, I don't know when it was started, when I started it. I think I started it in like 1.15 or 13 or whatever. Okay. So it's very old. It's very old. My stream might lag a bit while opening it, and I hope it doesn't. If you've been a long time member on the fWhip server, you might have seen this world multiple times. But I am in spectator mode. This is where it all started. So if you're not good at building, don't worry about it, because this is what my builds look like for a long time. Very like just rectangles. I tried to do some stuff, but I couldn't figure it out. But this is where all of my things started, and then you could see those roofs right there, these ones are way later, have been added way later than yeah, I mean, this is what like, I wouldn't even say early pandemic. I think there was like, I started this in college, which is a good 6 years ago. So yes, 6 years ago, that's a long time. The only thing I'm really proud of is this cathedral, which, as you can see, I started adding a lot more detail into it, but you still have that, yes, the famous oak and cobble palette. But you like, this could have done with an overhang. This one, I would never do this one if I, like the dome itself, God no, would never do it again like that. But the only reason I'm kind of proud of it is because of the mirror effect that you get in the floor. And that's basically just me building it 2 times, but upside down. So yeah. I thought it was kind of nifty. I got the idea from a Jarrahcraft video, I think, back in the day. Yeah, it's not a bad build, but again, this one was like 2 years after I started the entire thing. I think if we go that way, yes, it's in the back over there. You can kind of see, that's when I started like doing more building of towns and stuff, and like villages. But it's like, oh god, Blocky would hurt me if he saw this. Blocky is a friend of mine who builds boats. But like here, it's still a lot of oak, a lot of stone, a lot of gray. But you'll see where I can like, where I start playing with witch hats, which are, they're not bad, but they could be better. Like these roofs, I start doing a lot more experimental stuff. And if anyone wants to learn how to build, I would say create a weird ass shape on the ground and try and make it look good. That's what I did over here. I had these weird ass houses. As you can see, none of them are finished at all. Because, I don't know, it just, the thing was going nowhere. But I did like the whole layout. So you'd have like, it's an actual fort with multiple gates. Yeah, look at this castle. It's, oh boy. Oh boy. I've had better. But yeah, so this was stage 2 in my building. Yeah, see, this is where I started like working on like narrow streets, alleyways. I kind of took inspiration of the cities where I live. Like the city of Bruges, the city of Ghent, the city of Antwerp, where you've got a lot of little alleyways, a lot of tight-knit corners, and like little parks and greenery in between the houses. But still, lots of room for improvement, if I might say so. I also start like experimenting with like high-pitched roofs, but never finish them because they're just, it's a bit too much at this point. Then the first like actual village where I'm like, okay, this I'm now gonna try for real is on the other side of the starting like area. If you're wondering why there's a lot of glass in here, is because there's a squid farm underneath right here, and I mean, kind of had to like figure out all the glass. But now I just like, after that little thing, that little fiasco over there, I start experimenting with roof shapes. So you get like this barn style roof. It still doesn't look great, but it looks better. Like, does anyone really want to live in a barn? But like here, you can kind of see this, like my style coming in, right? You get overhangs, which is like a big plus, but it's still like, if I would say to make it better, to just doing this. Look how much that improves it. It's not good, but it's improved by a lot, right? I start making like just stuff that's decor and not really functional, like graveyards and stuff. So that's something that's really important. And then the first real village that I ever built is this thing, and it's called Sea Rock. And this is the first real village where I'm like, I'm proud of this thing, right? So you can see there's a lot more diagonal builds. There's weird as it's not even 45 degrees at this point, it's something weird. But you can kind of see like the roofs are improving a lot. This one's still a bit, I would still change this up a lot right now. Yes, this is also when fWhip was very inspiring. Dude, also, can we just say that there is no dirt road in here? And it's like an actual like texture road. There is still torch spam everywhere, but like, you can kind of see like this entire thing was hand dug and stuff. I placed all the water. I had a little marketplace, which I would redo if I was me. But I started thinking about details. Like, okay, they would have a little well over here. They would have street lanterns everywhere because they wanted to light up the place. They would have a little fountain, a little dock area for like trading ships or anything. So here I started just tinkering with detail, a lot of detail, and then some terraforming, some custom fields and stuff. This was a big experiment. And then we had this thing, which again I still would do. I missed some windows even. I still would change a lot, but Oh no, it looks good. But yeah, here I start like trying some diagonal end bits, which I never done again, because this one, it looks kind of ugly. But I don't know, it's these though. This one and that one, those have to go. Those are obnoxious. Also, I think it was because it's I wanted to have a witch hat or like a spiked roof, but on a square base. So I was still figuring that out, which in the end I figured out. Yeah, these look good. I would say these are looking good. I got that card from fWhip. This card ID. That's a fWhip design. But yeah, so here I also start like working on castles. As you can see, castle is much improved over the last one, where we've got not straight walls, but they're rounded, and the castle itself or the building itself is part of the wall. So yeah, it's still it needs improving, but you can see there's a lot more detail in it. There's a lot more thought put behind it, having like different stones for the reinforced parts. Chimneys, very important to make it look real life. But yeah, so this I'd say this one is one I am actually proud of. Hi Cosme, how are you doing? Welcome into the stream. We're touring an old world of mine that I built. I think I worked over like 4 years on, and I don't think I've ever shown it online. The real the real big project on this server though is following this road, and it's, I don't know, I don't think it has a name yet, so if anyone wants to name it, you go ahead. But you saw the wall design that I showed you. Well, that's that little thing over there, and I think the best way to show it is to walk up to it, because only that will show you the scale of this. It took me about 17 months, I think, 17-18 months to finish, from start to finish, like not counting all of the fields. Also, this is where we get azalea bushes. Yes, that was what I mentioned. If you're part on the fWhip server, you might have seen this one. Yes. But yeah, so we have a vineyard. We've got a lot more variation in fields. We also got, I think, yeah, like right here, we have fields that have been like all gathered up. So you get a lot more like attention to detail. The Great Road of Arthenia. Well, if this city was called Arthenia, that actually is a good name. I like the name Arthenia. Yes, so from this point on, this is called Arthenia. But as you can see, here you can see my style coming in. A lot of terracotta, because I love playing with colors. You've got these crazy ass textures going on. I love this, but I can't have it anymore. But you've got tight knit roads going all over the places. You've got reoccurring buildings. So I made it a statement of having these. Like you can see another one over there, another one over there, another one over there. Just at like defensive points in the city, where like let's say the city was overrun, they could still defend from these strong points, I would say. But yeah, so it's a lot of tight knit roads, balconies all over the place. I think I'm lost. Wait, where am I? It's been so long. Wait, where am I? Okay, we're at the villa, at the mansion. Little like churches and stuff. Yes, there's a lot of inspiration, but if you look at it, from like above. It's a big old project. Yes, but as you can see, and this is what I was saying, is none of these roads are straight. I think the straightest road is this one, and even that one is playing with sidelines. So this, I think that little circle over here is yes. This is the first building that was in here, and this is what I showed you on like diagonal builds. Is you just put in a flat face. Why did I stop? Well, one, terrain generation changed. That's one. Two, at the end of this project, I kind of was tired of it, and I started playing on the fWhip server, and from there on out, everything is on YouTube. So yeah, from there on out, everything's on YouTube. If you want to watch back the history, you can see it. But yeah, you see, like, there's a flat face, and then you just fill it in bit by bit. So I like this design quite a bit. It's got that gothic feel to it, and you'll see it like there as well. Do I have a quarry? I think like an actual built quarry, no. A functional quarry, yes. This was my quarry. This is where all the stone for the city came from. It's quite big actually. Yeah, but you see, like, I tried updating it with the new terrain, it just didn't work. So yeah. And then I asked, again, Blocky, the friend that builds boats, I asked them to build me a boat, and then I built it in the city. This is what Blocky is capable of. If you ever see a Blocky design, I think fWhip built a Blocky design in his old world as well. Blocky ships are crazy. They are amazing. But yeah, I think this one was one of like my most successful. Yeah, the sails are so good. This is one of my, and I want to do something similar in the single player world today, like that we're working on the channel, but it's gonna be for another long time. Yeah, dude, you've seen the ship. No, but you've seen the ship that I showed you earlier. Yeah, I couldn't do this whatsoever. But like, you get these like details, right? You've got a little fishing shack over here. You've got a little boat builder over here next to the water. A little defensive tower over the bridge so that they can defend themselves. I think one thing I did over here as well. Yes, I will do that. But every time I asked Blocky for tips, he just says, "Oh, you just kind of make the shape and then you fill it in." I don't know, it's probably just practice and stuff. But what I did over here is like merging roofs. That's what I like got really good at some point. Like having roofs like intertwine and stuff. And it just comes down. Like if you're not good at roofs, where can I get a good example of this? If you're not good, like there is some roofs in here that are weird, right? Like that one. It's gonna be weird, but from the ground, you don't really see it. So that's one. But merging roofs, I need a good example. Is that? Nah, that's not really a good example. That's also not really a good example. This one is. So here, again, the barrels. Gorgeous block. Here you can kind of see where there's two roofs or even three roofs overlapping. what you do is you say this roof, the jungle one, is dominant. So that means if it is above a block, the other roof has to go. And you just keep building in the way that you do it. And that's the only tip that I have. I could, if I wanted to, and I probably should have, back then, done this, and that would look a lot better. But yeah, I didn't. But I didn't. Like, same over here, you just... Oh, that looks a lot better. Well, if I didn't have a YouTube channel, I wouldn't be streaming here. But yes, yeah, stuff like that. It's just it's trial and error. If you think, oh, how did he get so good at doing diagonal roofs? Well, I would count them. 1, 2, 3. We could be here for a while, right? Witch hats, the same thing. Like, the amount of witch hats that I built in this place is crazy. Also, I think there is one witch hat that's the most amazing witch hat that I've ever built. Also, I love this. Dude, I'm coming back to this world, and like these marshlands with the acacia trees. Ooh, very nice. Okay, let's go into spectator mode so we can go fast, because I think there's a desert at the other side of here. We have the Guardian Farm, which is a necessity in every world. Now is when everything starts to get laggy, I think. Desert temple. There it is. Who recognizes it? Who in chat recognizes this build? It's very simple, but it's gorgeous. First one to guess it gets bragging rights. First one to guess it. If you guess correctly, you get the bragging rights. If I show you, you'll like. Oh no! Come on, let me do the. Yes, that one. Yes, exactly. It's the Great Library. It's what is it? Wang Shi Tong, something like that. Tong. Yes. Where is it? Can I find an image of it though? Washington Tower, maybe. It's not 100%, but dude, if you haven't watched Avatar: The Last Airbender, do it. It is one of the best. It's one of the best animated series, I think. But this. And then there's an entire library below it. It's great, dude. If you ever, and I don't think it's that long. Like, time-wise, I don't think it's that long. Yeah, it's on Netflix. And then below here, I had an entire map of the world. I had a storage system for like most of the the important stuff. I used a lot of redstone stuff in here as well. And then what I did, and I think we can do this in creative. For every build in this world, like Sea Rock is the little village that you saw at the sea. I made lore. Oh, I have to show you guys this, the Chateau Pierre Bleu. ABDP, ouais. Yeah, stuff like that. So like here, Like you can see the city, which if you look at it, it's huge on the map as well. I had a little like monastery over here. No, I'm not from France. I'm from Belgium. A little country beside it. Yeah, so a little thing over there. I had, yeah, here a little fortress inspired by like Templars, a Templars fortress, or like, I don't know. Yeah, this is the entire world, people. Now we're in this little thing. It is, yeah, Belgium is an amazing place. Depends on like what you're doing in Belgium. Like if you're living here, it's not that great. To visit and to drink, great. Okay, so how do I, okay, this way I think gets us to what? Okay, where are we going? I think the end portal is over here, but I'm not sure. I really should do this in... What else do we have? What is this? Oh, this might actually be... Or is this gonna be... I don't know. Oh god. Hello? Oh, okay. No, this is just grinding. Never mind. I thought this would be the little castle. I should do this in spectator mode, so we can just go fast. Gotta go fast. Also, maybe not lose sight of where we're going. Okay, we lost sight of where we're going. Where are we? Okay, so that's the end. What else do we have? That's the Guardian Farm, that's the city. This was starting base. This is Orston. I think I know how to get there from, what's this? Sea Rock, yes. Where are we going with this one? Ooh, we flying. Dude, why is this so long? Why? Oh, I know why. That's the lamp farm, as fWhip would say. I think I can get there from Sea Rock on out. I don't think that should be too difficult. Yeah, have a great night, Dennis. I'll see you in the next one. Hopefully. I hope you liked it so much that you're willing to come back. I think we should be able to find it this way. Okay, that's a good sign. I think it was somewhere around here, but I'm not sure. Could be horribly wrong. Hello? Hello? Castle? If anyone sees a castle, yell. It's made out of... There it is. It's like a little French one. Like the French chateau. This one is very heavily like me working on my texture work. I also did the thing with the stairs for windows. I like it. I like it. It's very heavily inspired by stuff like what? Let me get a picture for y'all. Come on. French chateau. Where is it? I know I have it somewhere. Like bookmarked. Yes, here. Oh, that's a very small picture. I hope you'll be able to see it. But this is like kind of where it's based on. Like the just thick towers, a moat with a bridge. Yeah, stuff like that. But then I decided to make it in brick and not paint it white. Like stuff like French little castles. That's kind of what it's inspired on. But yeah, this is kind of the single player world before I did YouTube. This is also, hi buddy. This is what I worked on for a while. It's been a while. It's been a while. One thing we have to come back to it. I promised I would come back to it. We kind of did it with the roof, and I'm willing to do it in other streams as well. But let me write down. Okay, let me get a notepad going. Okay, a little notepad going. Okay, we'll change into screen cap 1, and we'll write down what we have. So we've got roofs, right? Roof that includes diagonal, diagonal roof windows, which I think there's a term for in English, but I'm not sure. Roof windows, just roofs in general. Anything else? What do we have? Okay, so what else? We were having, God, it's been a while. Oh, here, roofs. Oh yeah, we just talked about roofs. Yeah, skylight, roof light. I mean, that's more like, okay, we'll just do that, because I think skylights, roof lights are more like modern, a modern thing. But I mean, it's applicable. Anything else where you're like, okay, I need, or I want tips on it? Like terraforming, what else? It could be simple, like how do I lay out my roads? How do I make my road pattern look interesting? Stuff like that. Because that's what I struggled with a lot in the beginning as well. Like having it. If we go back to the document, I think this little picture. I don't know if I can. Wait, can I? Yes, I can. Where is it? No. Yes, here. One page, and then we can kind of do 200% like this. Would have helped me a ton if I knew it in the beginning. Like knowing how to like make curves is a big one. So this one's also very useful. I think that's from a Minecraft edition, I think. Same for like arches, like roof shapes. If you ever need roof shapes, that's a very good like diagram. Yeah, diagram. And then arches as well. Really good. Think this one's more about like how do I build diagonal. So this also very useful to have when you're starting out building diagonal buildings. Yeah, after a while you just kind of make it your own. But these are yeah, that's just my stuff. Also, if you ever want to know how to build a witch hat pattern, that's kind of how you do it. You start with the base. So you do it. You make your circle, then you get your what I call patterns in, which is your pitch of your roof, and then you just build on the corners. That's all. So easy it is. It's easy if you practice enough. Depth is also very important. You can do that with overhangs, with setbacks. Different slopes on roofs is something I will always do, because it's just important, in my opinion. Is there something else I can talk about? I don't think so. I think that's about it. Yeah, just don't put two of the exact same roofs next to each other. Either use different slopes or different materials. That's kind of how you do it. I think that's all I have to say. If anyone has, so what I'm gonna do is in the Discord. I will. We have a tab, I think, called. We've got your builds, video ideas. I will make a new channel called Building Tips, and if anyone wants building tips, has building tips, or just has general Minecraft knowledge, you can always put it in there. Or you find a useful piece of information, a good video. If you post a video though, no, you can't post videos in Discord. Never mind. But if you have a good video, if you have a good picture, if you have a good good bit of information, you can then post it in there. So I'll do that after stream. Yeah, I think that's all, I guess. If you liked the stream though, hit that like button. If you're not yet subscribed, do that. That way you get notifications if I go live, if I post a video, shorts, whatever. I think I've only posted one short before. But with that being said, we've been going for about 2.5 hours, which is half an hour longer than I usually do, and I feel it in my voice. I'm gonna have to leave you right here. I hope you had a great time, and I truly hope to see you in the next one. Bye.